BBC News with Stuart McIntosh. President Volodymyr Zelensky has said a world order based on rules and humanity depends on the outcome of the conflict in Ukraine. Speaking after President Biden's highly symbolic surprise trip to Kiev, he said he'd seen Mr. Biden's determination to support a Ukrainian victory. Rescue services in Turkey are once again searching for people trapped under rubble by a new tremor in the southeast near the border with Syria. This is the same region where 46,000 people were killed 2 weeks ago by a much larger earthquake. Officials say 3 people have died and 200 were injured. Israel's parliament has voted to push ahead with a highly controversial overhaul of the judicial system proposed by Benjamin Netanyahu's religious nationalist government. The opposition in parliament vowed to fight for the soul of the nation after the bill was approved in a first reading. The number of people killed by flash floods and landslides in southeastern Brazil has risen to 40. Rescuers are searching the mud and rubble for survivors after record rainfall devastated a stretch of coast in Sao Paulo state. More than 30 countries, including the US, Britain, Germany and France, have pledged to support the ban of Russian and Belarusian athletes from international competitions. The IOC wants them to compete as neutrals. A stroke survivor has moved her paralysed hand for the first time in a decade after receiving new spinal cord stimulation. Metal electrodes placed in the neck through a non-invasive procedure were able to engage nerve cells that were still intact. US prosecutors in New Mexico have downgraded the involuntary manslaughter charges against the Hollywood actor Alec Baldwin following a fatal shooting on a film set in 2021. It means Mr. Baldwin and the film's armourer will face a maximum 18-month prison sentence if convicted. BBC News.